Hello Collective, thanks for joining me. I'm just preparing your cards, or I was preparing your cards, and then my phone cut out and I had to start again, but I didn't want to change the energy that was coming through, so I will just bring you up to speed. We've got here literally it's going to take a while at the bottom of the deck. So as I was saying before the video cut off, so just it felt like it was touching on a couple of perspectives from the collective, in the sense of this could be a realization for yourself. It's going to take a while, so it's like a penny dropping, or like that, a realization. For others of you, it felt like it was somebody telling you it's going to take a while, or you're telling someone or people or whatever, you're delivering the news, it's going to take a while. With the you saying, or someone saying to you, the energy that came with it was a bit of a disappointment, because as I was saying just a minute ago, that we're kind of, I want it now, I want it now. But for those that it's a realization, it felt kind of like a hanged man position of, okay, so what's within that wait time, so you're still ready to get moving. Okay, so that's just literally where I'd got to. So rather than start all again, I felt I did want to keep this energy. So we'll take a look and see what we've got. And yeah, these are timeline cards, so it's not going to be everything for everyone, but hopefully it's the energy that's flowing, we can blend it all in. But just you take what you need to and leave the rest. So we've got next month, we've got stop obsessing first, we've got allow things to come in a few days, and winter. Okay, so for me the energy's flowing, and even though this one feels like a wild card that's throwing it out of balance, it's not. So we've got next month. It's going to take a while. The sound of next month will give that energy, and it's not to keep projecting back that energy. You get what I'm trying to say. It's going to take a while is a sense of disappointment when you're hearing it or realizing it. So we've got next month. For me, it felt like when I turned it over that I've had an expectation that something was going to be last month, this month, and now being told next month. You're also being guided within trying to control the outcome of a situation, or if you're trying to manifest something, whatever it is, you've got to stop obsessing over it, because when you're obsessing over things, you've got so many thoughts, assumptions, or possibilities, or what ifs, or different things, and a fear of if it goes this way, all of that shit gets involved. So you've got to step back. It is what it is. It's going to take a while. So those that are resonating with it, but are connecting to their hanged man energy, so what's next with that bit in between, those guys, and for those that are disappointed, is where you're heading to, that mindset, for those resonating, because it's the only way. If something's going to take a while, then there's nothing you can do by wishing, praying, or anything to speed that up. That's the frustration of divine timing. So, or as close as you're going to get. So to stop obsessing about something happening quicker, or will it happen, or how's it going to play out, or I thought it was this and with that. When we're given timelines, it's just for our logical brain to place a marker somewhere for us to set goals and work towards, or to acknowledge, okay, I've hit that marker or that timeline and I've reached this goal, blah, blah, blah. But ultimately, it counts for nothing, because when divine timing's in play, you cannot lay money on when it's going to be. The spirit realm can, but when it's divine timing, then it is a need for patience, because there's too many intricate parts that are playing out, being adjusted, or people being shaken into place for things to go as you're hoping, wishing, or the intention. So when we're in the midst of everything being chaotic and whatever, and we need something now, we're not kind of considering that bigger picture. So we've got allow things to come. It's stop obsessing, and like the hangman's energy, those resonating with it, there's that gap that something else can not fill it, replace it, or you're taking your mind off it and you're ignoring, or you don't want, or whatever. You're just being proactive, let's say, of filling your time somewhere best focus of energy, most productive, most beneficial, less stressful, regardless of whatever you're applying your focus onto next. You're not going to be obsessing, so that is a reduction in stress because you're not obsessing. This is out of your hands for whatever dynamics at play in the background, whatever purpose and reason. It's just allowing it to be. So with in a few days, the reason that seemed like it was contradictory is that even though you've got the next month and then it's going to take a while and they're connected, that in a few days what you'll notice is by filling that void, that gap, or focusing your attention where for some of you, you may be being directed to turn your obsessive focus away from whatever isn't coming and being guided to focus on something that you just feel is a stopgap or a change of attention, but really that change of attention is where you're supposed to be. And then we've got the in a few days. In a few days, when you follow that process, you're going to see instant results. You're going to see instant results of not stressing, for one, because you're focusing where you need to be, or you're going to see a diverted route because you're always heading to the same place, the same end goal, but you may be being directed to a detour. And so you could snakes and ladders leapfrog, jump a few days ahead, and already that's reduced waiting time. So when you're so fixed on something has to be a certain way, and when you feel, yes, as a designer of your own life, as somebody that has the free will for choices, it's this, it's that, and it's going to look like that, it's going to feel like this, you've got all of that. But sometimes there is an easier way, and obsessing and worrying isn't even in the mix. Not when you hand something over and allow it to be what it's going to be. So let's take a look. So I hope that is making sense. All right, so we'll just take some of these to get a deeper sense. And it feels already that even though that same message overall is for everyone, what we start digging deeper into will be obviously different situations, scenarios and whatever for each person, but you can place that where it needs to be. But it does feel that it's going to be more just take in elements of. We've got crown chakra. So with that crown chakra, it is that higher calling. Whatever this means for you that has caused that sinking feeling at the news of it's going to take a while, something's going to take longer than expected, where there must have been some kind of excitement or anticipation or anxiety of let's just get to it kind of energy. So with that delay, whatever it is, there's that sinking feeling. But then with the Two of Pentacles, that type energy, that when you're going with the flow, the energy of the universe, God, your higher self, and feeling your way through your environment, moving forward, you're able to take this, yes, feel your disappointment, but you switch it and hand it over, and that's where you get given the higher perspective. There's other stuff that's going on. Whatever this means for you, I'm sure all of you collectively want whatever this is that you're waiting for, been waiting for, holding out for, or excited to get to that end point or that day. Whatever it is, you want it to be right. So if it means waiting a few more days, and that feels like it's, oh God, it's too long, a few days feels like a month, wouldn't it be better to even wait a month for it to be right? We all know that we would be saying yes to that. We've got fertility. So there's something about the growth that you can get within a month. It's allowing something to develop or to progress or to transform or to show itself properly. You could be forcing a direction of something, and when you're guided to take your focus elsewhere, you're able to see the benefits of the growth that comes with it. Even if it is just the lesson of transmuting that energy of disappointment into acceptance or seeing from a higher perspective. Stop obsessing first in order for your material harvest to be able to grow and come forward. You get out what you put in, what you're nurturing, what you're tending to, what you're trying to manifest, what you're excitedly waiting to receive or see. Is it possible? Did it happen? Was it granted? Whatever it may be, you've got to stop cancelling out the faith. When you've asked for something or you're working towards something practically, spiritually, whatever it may be, you're planting that seed of creation and then you're putting it out there. So when you're obsessing over it's not going to come or how long is it going to be, and you're just literally getting in the way of yourself, you're coming from a place of doubt because you don't believe that this that resonates with you so much is going to become a reality. So that's the block. That's going to keep incurring the delays. You may only get a little bit. There could be a lesson with that in itself. Stop obsessing how much you've got or you're getting or what someone's got or what someone's getting, or whether you're going to be blessed or not. If what you're investing into something is loaded with fear, doubt, and failure, then what you get back is going to be minimal. When you're not putting the nurturing energies into anything that means something for you, you're not going to get much back. You'll get that reflection. Allow things to come, and is exactly that, balance. As long as whatever this represents for you comes in the form of smooth, enjoyable, the gratitude that it did come to you, or you made it there, or it happened, or whatever it may be, the gratitude that comes with that. There's also that patience which balances that. It's, yes, it seemed like forever, a month, but with the patience weighed up against, you can have it in a few days, and it can be not quite formulated properly, not quite what it needs to be, but you can have it in a few days, but it's not quite it. Then there's that chasing, it's the disappointment, oh, I thought it was going to be better, or I'm not satisfied with that. It's something missing, something empty, and that's because you didn't have the patience for your wish to be materialized in the physical. Too eager, too greedy, too impatient. That's an imbalance. That's a I want it now, now, now type energy. That's nothing in the flow with universal laws. So allowing things to come into balance. In a few days, you're going to see triumph and success. It feels like by creating that space and coming from a place of patience and balance, peace within, that you're going to see triumph, success, a truth about the process. There may be something else that needs to be shown, or whatever, or a rerouted direction, whatever it may be. You will be grateful for it when you see it, or when it's given to you. Or you will recognize that 1 minute you were obsessing and stressing over something going to be another 30 days, and then here you are, by allowing it, you've catapulted yourself forward, and all of a sudden you're seeing signs of success, or that it's coming into your experience within a few days. We've got winter, movement, choices and decisions. Depending on when you're seeing this video, because obviously it's timeless, even though we are working with a timeline here, we've got winter. I know from previous messages that we've been putting out, and so that winter time is very significant. It feels that some of you could, at winter time, at whatever stage that it feels really wintry for you, your symbolic version, if you don't have seasons that change like we do with the snow and stuff. But you could be sat there and then reflecting back and thinking, shit, yeah, there was me stressing about next month, and actually something took another 3 months. Don't want to scare you, another 3 months, but in hindsight, it was worth it for this, whatever this symbolizes, to be just right. The conditions, the timing, everything by design. Movement, choices and decisions. You could be moving completely different state, different country, different street even. I'm seeing someone moving just a street or so away, or whatever it is. You could be going somewhere, or you could even be putting a deposit down on something, but that it's going to take a while. Is you've placed a deposit on something and you're already visualizing, I'm going to be this and that and do this or have that and whatever, but knowing that it's still going to take ages before that date, that time is there. But it may be a year, but it feels like, oh, it was only months ago or days ago. It's time collapsing. And that's coming on the back of your choices to stop stressing, the taking action when you're seeing signs reflecting, now is the time to move forward or do something, and the decision to be patient. So there are good things that are coming forward for you. It's just that maybe it means so much, you're so excited that for some of you as well, it feels that there's an element of, oh, if I've got to wait, it means that I'm not going to get it, or I'm going to lose out my chance, or what, or you're going to lose interest. Well, that's interest. If you feel that you've got to wait for something and there's a chance that you're going to lose your interest, you can be sure that the spirit realm aren't going to bust their balls, their energetic balls, to put everything in motion and get it quick, sharp for you, because you can't friggin' keep your mind focused. You want that, you want that, you want that. The mind is switching for this, this, this. You don't know what you want. You will be kept in pause for a long time. This is for those that you can absolutely feel that you're calling something in. And it's that nervous excitement of, will it be granted? Am I going to get it? It's like I can feel it, but I don't want it to be like a false hope, or tricking myself to believe that something's coming and then setting myself up for the disappointment by it not happening. Don't forget, you've already had the disappointment by being told something's to wait. If this is like being breadcrumbed or strung along or whatever, it's two different things. This is something that you are dreaming of, wishing for, waiting excitedly. You can feel it coming into your physical existence because you are manifesting it. You've been nurturing all the elements. You've been waiting. You can feel it coming. You just can't see it quite yet. That feeling, that knowing, is that new beginning. It's the fertility. You're connected to your crown chakra. You're receiving downloads and information of when to move forward and what it's going to feel like. So you may not be able to see it, but you may be able to feel that you're coming into alignment with it. We've got the Three of Wands and we've got next month, and I was saying as we were going through and describing things, it could be 3 months, but don't scream or don't be scared. But with this Three of Wands, it is showing, Three of Swords. So you've had a disappointment before, or it's that energy of someone feeling, I never get what I want, or I always feel that I'm going to and I don't. This isn't that energy, I can tell you. If you're resonating with the majority of this, using your discernment, I'm telling you it's a different feeling. With that, it could be 3 days, 3 weeks, or 3 months. There's something significant about 3, 4, 3 or 4. I'm not including this one because this is the expression, the thought, the idea. This is your will, your drive, your motivation. This is what keeps you from acting on reckless impulse or overriding your crown chakra guidance. We've got stop obsessing. So when you're in balance, when you trust in your faith, you believe, you know that whatever this is, you can feel that it's different from a pipe dream, pie in the sky, wishing that I'm going to be this or have this. You can feel it. It's something that is driving your passion because you know that it's yours. You're calling it in, you're aligning. So with this King of Pentacles, King or Queen of Pentacles, it's clarifying our material harvest. You are getting financial stability. You may already be financially stable, and this is ideas and dreams. Your ideas and dreams may be to work towards becoming financially stable. It can be anything that it is, but whatever this represents, it feels like it's yours. Even if that pentacle represents the fertility of the new beginning, the idea and the will, the drive that you had, the belief that you had that you could do it, the confidence that if you were able to have the conditions that you need or whatever it may be, that you can do your thing and you will obtain that idea, that seed, into reality, that you can physically hold it, see it, touch it, and know it belongs to you. It is a wish that's granted because you're putting the work in. We've got allow things to come and balance. When you're grounded and moving forward, you're excited to move forward. You're getting the information from your higher self. It's time to go. There's an excitement, or there should be. There's an excitement with here because it was matched with a disappointment when the date was pushed on further. And like I'm saying, if that's somebody or people or a situation that are actively, physically, purposefully leading you on or breadcrumbing you or playing with you, you'll also get that energy as well because your spirit guides will alert you to it. So this is the same energy of this, that you were disappointed when you knew you had to wait a bit longer because it's contained with the excitement to get started, to get going. It's like you've been approved for something, it's just got to go through the process, or it's got to be authorized or ticked off, or you've got to receive it, or something along those lines. It's already yours, and you can continue filling in that wait gap of the next chapter, the next stage, and things like that, because this is already yours. It's already going to be. It's just got to formulate that little bit more. So you're ready to go. You're excited for whatever it may be. With that 3 of Wands, you're heading towards it. You can see it coming into your reality. The Ace of Cups, the triumph and success. Some kind of truth will be confirmed, that do it in alignment with your higher self guidance and in flow with the universe, the going with the flow, the no resistance. Why are you resisting and blocking something that you truly want, something that you know is your heart's desire. Why would you be blocking it? It doesn't, if it's meant for you, it will flow easy. That's how you can tell, because all blocks are removed. If something keeps being stopped, delayed, or it's hard work, or you've got to scratch everything, claw and fight and whatever to get it, it's not yours. That's not the energy of how it's meant to be. You don't need to fight for anything that's already yours. So we've got the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is that blessing coming in truth. It's either the signal to move forward and take action, and then you can get excited again. It's a blessing from the universe, the signal of it's here, it's arrived, the time is now. It's like, oh, I was expecting to wait 2, 3 and whatever longer. It's like, no, because you clicked everything into place. You were in balance and in alignment, and you were patient, you were focused elsewhere, and it was able to click in faster because you removed the blocks. So that Ace of Cups is the spirit realm saying, here you go, your blessing is here. Or you're seeing signs of it. With the Winter, we're seeing with the choices, movement, decisions, whatever that encompasses for you, you place it where it needs to be. What we're seeing is the Ace of Wands. In the winter time, all trees, everything are dormant. But once you hit the winter time, you're already manifesting into spring, which is why that is signifying the new buds, the new growth. Something has begun, like the fertility at the beginning. More ideas will come. There'll be more bits. You'll never be completed. That is that cycle. So the winter time may be a significant cycle change for many of you that resonate with these messages. Some people it's the summertime, some people it is the springtime, but for many of you it's the winter time. It's like something's going dormant, but it's already doing things beneath, or when it appears to be dormant. And I know that we did touch on that in another previous video before, so you may want to check that out if you're resonating with this. Okay, yeah, I was going to add more, but I'm being told that's as clear as it needs to be in regards to those that needed to hear that and resonated with it. You'll know what this means for you. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what we've got. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, or let me know what was coming up for you and what does this mean for you. All right, so 25. Put your creative energy into action. Archangel Gabriel joins me to spark your creativity, help you communicate your vision, and motivate you to create something beautiful. Number 13, get your power back. You have forgotten who you are. You are a child of the divine, so take back your power. And then number 29, stay the course. Don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experiences and keep going. Amazing. Okay, so there's your little reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. So I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.